Welcome back, my dear students. I know your exams are just around the corner, so I've planned a very special measurement adventure for you today. We're going to master measuring length together, and I promise, by the end of this, you'll be all set to get full marks.
Hello, mere pyare bachchon. How are all of you doing? I hope you're excited, because today, we're not just studying maths. We're going on a fantastic adventure, right here in your textbook. So are you ready? Let's go.
Whoa, look at this. It's a treasure map. But to find this amazing treasure, we need a special skill. We have to know how to measure the path correctly. Learning how to measure is like getting a real superpower, not just for maths, but for everything in life. So, are you ready to get your superpowers? Let's begin.
Okay, our adventure starts by meeting the biggest, strongest hero of measurement. So let's all say a big hello to our friend, the meter.
So what exactly is a meter? It's really simple. A meter, which we write with a small m, is our super tool for measuring all the big things. Just look around you right now. The length of your room, maybe the height of the door, or the big blackboard in your classroom. These are all things we measure in meters.
All right, now that we've met our friend the meter, let's not just read about it. That's boring. Let's have some real fun and see how it works in real life. It is activity time.
Okay, I want you to imagine it's sports day at your school. Everyone's doing the long jump. How far do you think your friend can jump? Is it less than a meter? Or maybe exactly 1 meter? Or even more than 1 meter? We can find out for sure using a meter rope or a measuring tape.
Now let's try to imagine measuring something huge. Meet the blue whale, the largest animal on our whole planet. Can you even guess how long it is? Well, it's about 30 meters long. That's really, really big. But what does 30 meters actually look like? Let's find out.
To really understand just how massive 30 meters is, let's compare the whale to something we see every single day, our school bus. Look at this picture. It really gives you an idea of the whale's size, doesn't it? Wow.
Okay, time for a quick exam-style question. If one school bus is about 10 meters long, how many buses would we need to line up bumper to bumper to be as long as one 30-meter blue whale? Come on, think about it. 10 plus 10 plus 10. What do you think the answer is? Yes, fantastic. The answer is 3. That's because one bus is 10 meters, so you'd need 3 of them to make 30 meters. See? Simple. You all are so smart. Okay, so we've mastered measuring big things, but what about the really small stuff? All right, so meters are just perfect for big things like buses and whales, but what about all the small things around us? We can't use a giant meter stick for everything. For that, we need to zoom in a little bit and meet the meter's little helper.
Just look at this. On one side, we have that huge bus, and on the other, a tiny little eraser from your pencil box. Trying to measure that eraser with a meter scale would be, well, pretty difficult. So how do we measure something so small?
We use the centimeter, and we write it as cm. The centimeter is our special little hero for measuring all the small things around us. You know, your pencil, your comb, that eraser. The centimeter is the perfect tool for the job.
Okay, Butcho, listen very, very carefully. This slide is the most important one of all. This is the magic rule you absolutely must remember for your exams. Please write it down somewhere. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. Let's say it together. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. Never, ever forget this one. All right, now that you know about the big meter and the small centimeter, and you know the magic rule, let's see how they work together as a team. This is a very common kind of question you'll see in your exams, so pay close attention.
So, here's a little puzzle for you. Ramu measures his height and he says, I am 120 centimeters tall. Then his friend Shamu measures his own height and says, I am 1 meter and 20 centimeters tall. So who is correct? Is it Ramu or Shamu? Or could they both be right? What do you think?
Shabash! Look, Pinky is here to help us out, and she shows us that they are both correct. But why? Well, it's because of our magic rule. 1 meter is 100 centimeters. So 1 meter and 20 centimeters is just the same as 100 centimeters plus another 20 centimeters, which equals 120 centimeters. You see, they're the exact same thing.
Excellent work, everyone. You've totally mastered meters and centimeters. So for the last part of our adventure, we're going on a final quest to find the boundary of a shape. And this has a special name. It's called the perimeter.
Let me introduce you to Bola. He wants to protect his beautiful vegetable garden, so he's building a boundary all the way around it with bricks. Now, it's the total length of this boundary that we are really interested in.
And that brings us to the main idea. So listen close. The perimeter is just the total length of the boundary of any shape. The easiest way to remember this is to imagine you're a tiny little ant and you take a walk all the way around the edge of a shape. The total distance that you walk, that's the perimeter.
Let's see exactly how this works. Now, on this grid, the distance from one dot to the next is 1 centimeter. So, to find the perimeter, we just have to count the jumps all the way around the shape. Let's do it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The perimeter is 10 centimeters. See? It's that easy.
You have all done so well. Our little adventure is almost over. But before we finish, let's have a super quick revision to make sure you have all your measurement power-ups ready to go for your exam.
Okay, here are your exam power-ups. Ready? Number 1, use meters for big things. Number 2, use centimeters for small things. Number 3, always remember the magic rule. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. And number 4, perimeter is just the total length of the boundary. Got it? Perfect.
And for one final thought, if you had a ribbon that was exactly 100 centimeters long, what would be a smarter thing to measure with it? Your maths textbook or your school's cricket field? Think about it. That's all for today, my dear students. You are all absolutely wonderful. All the very best for your exams. I just know you are going to do great.